Hi, good morning, beautiful souls. How are you doing this week? Let me know where you're joining from and what are you grateful for today? It's a wonderful day, isn't it? Fresh start of a new week. Hope your day is going so far good. Morning, afternoon, evening. Hi, Beth. You're tired. Oh, it's so hard. Hope it's all better today. Hi, Lynn. Not good. Martha, good morning. Oh, you meant hello. Hi, Vasanti. Namaste. How is the day going so far? Any grateful moments so far did you observe? It started getting cold here in Seattle. Definitely autumn is here. You see all the dry leaves. It's beautiful. I love autumn. The change in the leaves, the seasons and everything. And the beginning of something new. Hi, Alina. Good morning. Hari Om. Let's just give a moment until everyone joins, and then we'll begin. Anyone did anything interesting over the weekend? I'm not sure if anyone out here have watched this movie, Shanghai. We loved it. Yeah, we went over the weekend. My kids were excited as it's a Marvel movie, but it's amazing. Yeah. Thank you, Alina. This is sweet of you. Hi, Anthony. First time. Welcome. Yeah, if you guys get a chance, do watch that movie. It's really uplifting. Yeah, with all the energy and everything. Yeah. And so today the topic is about the benefits of Reiki and distance healing you'll be receiving. And you can set an intentions to receive those distance healing as well to wherever you want it. Like, it could be a physical, emotional, or something that you're manifesting or somewhere that you're looking for a shift or a change or a motivation. Yeah. Hi, Kibo. I hope I said it right. Late in Tokyo. Wow. Welcome from Tokyo. Right. So, yeah. Is anyone here practicing Reiki? Or ever had any Reiki session or received a distance healing? No, you haven't. All right. Okay. It's great to talk to the newbies about Reiki. Hey, Haley. So Reiki is a universal life force energy, and it was rediscovered in 1800s early by Dr. Mikao Usai. And yeah, it's like we all have thinking about, like, more from the energy perspective, we all have this beautiful natural ability to heal ourselves. And think about, like, ever received a hug or you ever gave a hug, it made better, or if you have children, or if you work in any daycare center, if a child gets a fall, all they expect first thing is, even before the first aid, is a bit of a hug, right? And all of a sudden they calm down, and the pain even reduces. So that is the natural ability you do have. We all are gifted with it. Yeah. And also think about, like, if you ever have a cut while chopping onions or vegetables, you do heal over next couple of days. And think about, is anyone not able to hear? Cuddle always makes me feel better. That's exactly, yeah, you hear. Maybe Julie, how about log off and log back in? And sometimes that might work. Yeah. Yeah, so we all have that beautiful natural ability. What Reiki, this universal life force energy or a prana, does is it intensifies or accelerates that growth or the natural healing ability within us. So if a wound is going to heal, let's say for 10 days, through Reiki, it's going to heal within like 2 or 3 days. And that is how fast things get around. Like last week, I had a pretty bad cut while chopping potatoes, and within 2 days, it got healed. Like generally, it would take a longer time. So not only the physical things, but also the emotions, through, like, so much of our emotional packages we are all holding on to, like anxiousness, stress, not knowing what the future is holding for us, how the day is going to turn out, or if you're meeting a friend or your family, like, so much of thought process goes into. And these are restlessness we do go through, like, or if you open up the news, like, there is so much out there. We are being consumed, or we are being thrown news onto our faces, that we don't even have that grasping breadth of a space. Yeah. So here is where Reiki helps us to connect back to who we are and within as well. It keeps us calm. And it is interesting, like, if anyone had a Reiki session, or as you receive distance healing today, you might notice, like, whatever your chatterbox is, it could be like 60,000 thoughts a day, or 6,000 thoughts, like, right now you're having. But after that few minutes of receiving healing, you will notice you're much more in a calmer state. You are not, think about like a cloud of worry is there. There is a gap between you and the cloud right after the healing session, yeah, which allows you to come up with like solutions for the problems that we are having. But generally we do get wrapped around or tangled with our own problems, and we keep thinking about, like, I can't see myself way out of it, or I don't see things are able to fix for me. But we do forget, actually, we can only when we are able to clear that clutter, and then hear through what meant to be right for us. To hear through, there are some of the things that we need to definitely do is either meditation or help with the energy work, like, which helps us, like, getting those 60,000 thoughts to slow down. Yeah, we don't need to be running at a pace to achieve our goals. We need to be running with a deep, calm state to achieve our goals. So we are very clear of what it is, where we want to go, and what are the help we are receiving all the way, or even, like, anything new around us that we can observe and take it on for ourselves. Now think about, like, right now, if anyone is having any health concerns, like it could be chronic illness or skin issues, cold, flu, any of those, migraine headaches or sleeplessness, like insomnia, diabetes, blood pressure, these are all haven't been all of a sudden we got into, but there has been, if you look at a pattern has been developed in our life with a limiting belief. One limiting belief is, like, with the diabetes, like, or blood pressure, all my life I heard is, oh, it runs in the family. But we can change that concept of, oh, it runs in the family, but I can break it because I'm going to tune myself in a different environment. if I reduce my worries or if I'm more calmer, I can change what runs in the family and detour it. We don't need to observe or be the victim of it. Yeah. So we raise ourselves out of it. And this energy, this power, or the strength we get internally through the Reiki energy. My own experience stepping back here is 12, 13 years ago, like I didn't believe in this energy work, even though I heard a couple of times. And a friend of mine, he learned and he used to talk about it all the time, like, and he suggested I should learn. I was like teasing him all the time, like, what is this, hocus pocus? Or what is this black magic? Like, how could you heal by the hands? You're not consuming any pills, you're not medically qualified, and yet you can help someone heal. I didn't believe it until the day, like, when my little child, she was only like 2.5, 3 months, and she was suffering with chronic reflex pain. And she would cry for 3 hours at a stretch. And she wouldn't even go to me if she's with my husband, or from me to my husband, when she's in that curled up, tight muscle contraction kind of a pain she goes through. Yet, this friend of mine, he said, hey, shall I try Reiki? I said, as long as you're not going to give her anything through her mouth, like any medications, I'm okay with it. And he said, no, don't worry about it. And he just took her into his palms, and she did go. And within 2 minutes, she stopped crying. That was like amazing. I couldn't believe. And then that was the first night she slept through. And I couldn't sleep because I was like checking, is she breathing? Is she okay? Like, what happened? This is so unreal. Like, yeah. And that's where, like, it's such a big physical proof for me that I couldn't deny this thing works, energy works. And I wanted to go more details into it, know more about it. And I started learning Reiki just to heal her. But at that time, I was going through postnatal depression, in between jobs, and having my own health challenges. Arthritis started at the time. And also, I felt very lonely, more depressed as well, and have toddler as well. It was too much overwhelming. Sleepless nights was doing the trick there. But after learning Reiki 1, I found like a new thing, like something I'm of a value, or I can do something. And until then, I had no experience other than going to yoga since I was like 14 at 4 o'clock in the morning. Otherwise, no other spiritual knowledge or any of the energy work. Yeah. And within 6 weeks, I did level 2 course. And when we gathered for the level 2, that is where I understood this thing was working. Even though for 6 weeks I was turning up and doing the daily practice, I didn't know if it was working or not. But all I could see is I just need to do this every day and show up, and then do for my child as well. That's all I knew. But it was that life awakening moment, and I could see I was coming out of that whole darkness of my life. And at the time, even I remember very much, I couldn't see any happiness around, even though I was blessed with 2 children. After a long wait, I couldn't enjoy it. But the whole thing, life started in a different realm. I was very much OCD, and also very picky. A lot of agitation was there. And in 6 weeks, if things can change, I said, like, I'm going to practice this for my whole life. And being here 12 years, I do practice because this does help. At the time, I was on steroids, medication, nothing helped. But this was helping because it was working on the deeper layers than on the surface of the physical symptoms. Yeah. So that is the beautiful gift, like, we do give to ourselves with energy work. Yeah. And also saying that over the years, meeting so many people, I do know one session might be enough for some people, or does take a couple more sessions to work on themselves. Yeah. If someone is taking a couple more sessions, always recommend, like, hey, why don't you study it and use it for yourself, that you have this beautiful gift around here. and have seen people going through the transformations in their life, finding their own life purpose, or getting through the strength to start a career in their 50s, or getting better from their chronic illnesses which they thought they'll never get better, or MS being cured as well, or coming out of the cancer. There are many multiple things, miracles. Like every time I see these transformation, it's like I still pinch myself and say, is this real, is this working, like, but the whole thing, the how the energy works is you're attuned by a Reiki master, so it opens up your own channel to download the energy and flow through you to the person who is receiving it. And that way, like, you're clearing it up, your own energy centers, and you're sending it out to the person. And so here is the trick, like, it's not your energy, you're channeling in the universal life force energy. So which is great, like, people to think, oh, it's your energy you're giving away, you must be tired or knackered afterwards. But actually, no, it doesn't. It's as it's not yours at all. Yeah. So this is what the gift of Reiki does. Some of the benefits that I would call out here is like my own experience, and I have seen now even more is sleep issues, insomnia and everything. I used to sleep at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock. I used to not get sleep at all. And since Reiki, that practice I started sleeping at like 11. That's it, going to bed and knocking off. Like after 10 minutes of self healing, and you don't even know when you fell asleep, you'll go into the deep state of a sleep. Yeah. So definitely improves your quality of sleep. And what I noticed is when you quality of the sleep is better, your day is better. Don't you agree? Like, isn't it? Yeah, when we didn't have a good sleep, we are super tired, exhausted, functioning on a low fuel. But when you have like even that 4 or 5 hours of a good deep sleep, you are on a high fuel, you're fully charged up, your day is much better. So that is what Reiki started doing. And this, when you're better, your pain management gets better as well, if anyone is suffering with pains, because you see day is not too long. It's a lot of other bits are coming around that you can actually enjoy or be grateful even, like, so that is a shift in that beautiful sleep that you get even. And the whole thing about the clarity in our head even gets much easier. Like, you're in a work, you're trying to brainstorm, or you're running your own business, you feel like all the hard work is not getting you anywhere, but there is a clarity comes in. With that clarity, that could be a wisdom or intuition, is allowing you to be heard, seen, and you work on towards it, and you see actually the better side of the life even, like, yeah. So that is the other shift, like, and your stress, anxiety get reduced as well. And a lot of times I'm noticing is physically the belly, solar plexus chakra, or your digestion is so better, because we are less anxious now. Like, you're hearing a lot of people saying, oh, I have intolerances, allergies, like, or IBS, food sensitives, like I can't digest all these things because of the anxiousness we are building up. When I was diagnosed with like food allergy of milk, my mom was surprised, and she said, I never heard growing up someone intolerant to food, to milk. How could it be even? Now you hear even with the bananas, people are being intolerant. It's just we are so getting, one is the chemicals, of course, and the other thing is we are becoming super sensitive with so much heavy energies that we are carrying. Reiki also detoxifies us and clears these toxic energies out of us. In 2011, I was having 69 food allergies, intolerances, like even my lentils, all the staple foods as an Indian I would be eating, it was all cut down. And then went through a detox with Reiki and some homeopath remedies. And within 6 months, I came down to 6 food intolerances, which I'm still having them, which is still okay because I can manage. I can have my lentils and most of my vegetables and everything. So it's only a couple of the meat items I don't need to have. That's perfectly fine. But that is a big shift, like, and that way, as it's medically proven, like here it is, like, when your body is on a healing or you are calmer, things are so different, right? You're in a better place. And also you increase, like, by your own strength, inner strength as well. um, because you are looking forward to your day in a different realms, in terms of, hey, today is going to be a better day, and let me get the full energy out, let me achieve what I want to, or you must do things are more achievable. And that way, you are putting so much of push in your day, as you are recharged, and something to look forward, something to be feeling blessed about it. And you see surroundings from a different eye to the things that you would have seen, like, yeah, things that were upsetting you before, now you don't even see a relevance, like, so things like emotional eating or addictions do reduce as a result of it, because we are not externally waiting for us to be happier, we are internally happy, and we are making that strength internally out, like, and that is where the self-care, the self-love things shift as well, and we have a better relation with ourselves, and also we end up having a better relation with outside as well. So a lot of the times when we don't have a good relation with outside, think about how is our relation with ourselves and how we are attracting those relationships around us. Yeah, if we don't treat ourselves well, everyone treats in the same way. But actually, if you are putting yourself on a pedestal and treating yourself with a good thoughts and good loving flow, you'll be attracting the people only who can treat you that way. So things are again like shifting, you're raising your vibrations as well, and you are more successful, and your definition of success definitely changes into the things that are really truly genuinely more happier. And this is where, like, a lot of people grow into the spirituality. One of the big things is I used to read a lot of novels, dramatic ones and everything, but after that I stopped going into that side. Like, I felt like there is already enough social drama in our lives, we don't need to consume by the books. So I started turning into more positive, uplifting books, movies and everything. Yeah, that anything uplifts, like, I'm there, but if something is downing, immediately I know this is not good for me, let me leave it. Like, your boundaries are much more stronger, and you become like who ideally you are idealizing with someone else, and you're creating a new chapter, new life for yourself. So these are some of the benefits, like, that you would be noticing it. Even, like, I do hear distance healing every 2 weeks or so, like on the new moons and the full moons, and once in a while with the Reiki distance healing or chakra healing. Even if you show up to those, you will be seeing or noticing differences in your own lifestyle as well. Yeah, so which is what I would ask you to commit to. Like, if you feel like you feel stuck, not able to move, show up and be your witness, allow those energies to move along wherever it needs. Even like 10 minutes of healing is better than not doing any work on ourselves. Are you guys with me on that? Does that make sense? There's a lot of talking. It's just like it's so hard for me to stop talking when I talk about Reiki. And especially over the weekend, I was teaching level 3 and level 1 as well. So yeah, so much in the flow. I just love seeing on the Saturday we had the level 3 master teacher workshop, and this beautiful woman, like the transformation they had from level 1 to level 3 was just amazing witnessing. Yeah, just reminds me of my own journey few years ago to where we are, to where we become as well, and how we are growing. Yes, Carol, thank you. So now, like, how do you know it works? With Reiki, yes, you do receive in, but how do you know it's even working? Right after the session, generally people do say, like, I'm much calmer, one thing. And after a day or two, like, you will notice that generally the things that are irritating you or you feel agitated are not. Or sometimes people, like, they have a life takes over, of course. There was this one person I remember, like, um, after the Reiki session, after 2 or 3 days, like, her workplace announced like there is a job layoff. And she was okay with it because she was looking at it as an opportunity to get a better place. But she said, like, if I wasn't on the Reiki path, I would have seen it as a self-destructive, like, how do I cope or what do I need to do? I would have been panicking. But here now, I'm on a better side, and I can see this as an opportunity that I can take some time off and rethink, reevaluate where I want to move forward. So, do that kind of a thing, new ideas do come in, and that makes us go forward. So that is where you notice it, and you are more at a peace. You're more mindful into the areas that you're in. You're more listening to your family or friends, that you're more productive as well. Yeah, your whole body, like while you're receiving Reiki, one of the things is you might notice a tingle sensations, warmth or coolness, or even pins and needles, sometimes a tummy grumbling. That's one of the major things that you'll notice uh, while receiving the Reiki energy. And little eye twitches as well. People do see colors like while receiving, or they go into a flashback of some memories which you haven't been thinking about it actively, but subconsciously they're coming up, or like a dream state, not like a sleep in the night, but a very deep, relaxative state that you're here, but you're not. You are parallel life or something that you'll be witnessing. Yeah, it's beautiful. Uh, and also, no matter how much I talk about the Reiki itself, until you have an experience, it's so different to be there and experience it and then see the changes that are coming out of it. Any questions or any comments there? If anyone has received Reiki, do you agree with me? Yes. Thank you, Elena. All right. Okay. So, what we'll do now is more than the talking, I really want you guys to experience this beautiful, magical healing, but be open, because all that I shared is from my experience. Your experience can be completely different or very similar, but I want you to write your own experience with this Reiki energy today. So, be open to whatever the best way you are receiving it and to your highest good. So set an intention. Where would you like this distance healing to go on to you? So I'll be connecting with you guys and sending you the distance healing um, to your intentions right now for next 20 minutes or so. So either think about the physical thing or emotions or manifesting, or where you feel stuck in your life, or any particular pain, or anywhere you want for a growth as well. Anything it could be. Yeah. Either you can write here in the comments section or think about it. And when you're done, maybe you click on the love heart so we can begin the meditation, or say it in the comments. And it's nice to be open about our intentions. So we are all letting the universe know, hey, I'm ready for this. So better send it, and nothing to shame us, or nothing to like, oh, really? Do you need this? No, we all are so beautiful, unique, and only when we are actually healing ourselves, we are getting stronger. Otherwise, we are saying, like, oh, life sucks, or it's not a great place. But actually, when you're healing, you see how strong you're becoming inside out, and that's a beautiful thing. Emotional healing. IBS pain. I'm scared when I eat that I'll get IBS pain. Hey, that's so, yes, it's so painful. We are afraid of it. How about we turn it into, I'm blessing my food, and this food is going to heal my body. Just try that words. Neuropathic pain release, 13-year-old cat died, Saturday, I'm brokenhearted. Oh, I'm so sorry, Lee. Sending you lots of love there. Yes, to your healing heart. Anxiety relief, yes. So these are some of the things, like, and that you can think about, you can focus on, and to get settled into your comfortable place. So as long as you're not driving, that's okay. And in case you're driving, you can set an intention: I'm receiving this healing at my calming time, like, when I'm in a relaxed state or in my sleep, and the healing will go at that particular time as well. Otherwise, you can get comfortable, lie down, or sit comfortably. If you have a spare blanket, please do have it, in case sometimes it does get cold, like here. Getting relaxed. Taking a nice deep breath. Just lighting up some Palo Santo, smudging your area, cleansing with the energies. Visualize this beautiful smudge all around your body, all around your auric field, into the location you are in, cleansing and purifying the area. Only the highest energies to flow through. And visualize yourself under a beautiful spotlight as you're receiving this beautiful Reiki distance healing. Setting your intentions. Invoking Dr. Mikao Usai energy, Reiki healing, all the beautiful ascended masters, angels, to be present here with us while we receive this healing and go on to a journey. Get comfortable, relaxing the shoulders, taking a nicer, deeper, calmer breath. You can place the hands on your chest and on your belly. One hand on your chest and other palm on your belly, if that's comfortable, or you can keep them by the sides as long as you're relaxed and comfortable. Taking a nice deep breath. With the next breath, feel the feet relaxing and all the cells, muscles, organs calming and relaxing as you're taking this beautiful deeper breath. Visualize these beautiful roots growing out of your feet, going into the Mother Earth, grounding you, protecting you, and keeping you safe right now as you're doing your inner journey. Visualize yourself lying on a beautiful selenite crystal bed. From head to toes, your body is relaxed on the selenite bed. It's a beautiful white crystal, charging and protecting and cleansing your auric body, your chakras. And set an intention to receive this beautiful Reiki distance healing through my palms into your soul. Feel the energy coming through your feet. Feel the sensations flowing through your toes, nail beds, your feet, your ankles, cleansing and rooting you to the current moment. Let that energy go into your shin and calf muscles, gently the energy is moving into your knees, releasing any toxins. Placing the hands over your thighs, feel the energy moving. Now the Reiki energy is moving into your root chakra, which is at the base of your spine. This helps in making the life choices with much ease. Slowly moving into the sacral chakra, the lower belly below the navel. Feel the energies around your hips, your lower spine, the back. And slowly moving the energies into your solar plexus chakra above the navel. Energy is going through your intestine, stomach, your back, and let the energies move into your heart center. Healing on your chest, lungs, your heart, your back, your shoulders. Allow the beautiful Reiki healing to go through your shoulders, your hands, your elbows, your palms, and your fingers on either side. And now bring your attention to your throat center. Feel the energy flowing in your throat, the back of the neck. Taking a deeper, calmer breath as you're receiving. And gently letting that energy move into your face, your jaws, your teeth, your ears, nose, eyes, and the back of the head. Now moving on to your third eye. Feel the energy around your third eye, the temples. Now to the crown center, the top of the head. Feel the sensations of the energy moving from the crown to the toes in a free flow through every cell, muscles, lymphatic system, organs. Every part of your body is being infused by Reiki energy. And releasing any negative thoughts, negative ties. Taking the weight off. Feel the energy of the selenite bed beneath you. The beautiful white crystal. And visualize the beautiful roots connected from the soles of the feet to the Mother Earth. And slowly bringing your awareness into your body, being conscious slowly. Thanking the Reiki energy, the crystals, Dr. Mikao Sai, and all the beautiful spiritual beings in the circle of light around us, and allowing this beautiful healing to go to the places to inspire, to heal, to bring clarity, to bring joy, to bring love and peace within us. Breathing all the way down to your belly and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. One last time, taking a deeper, calmer breath and breathe out. With the next breath, becoming aware of the place you're in, the chair or the bed beneath you, and slowly coming back into the awareness. Slowly becoming aware of your mind, of your body. If you have some water, hydrate yourself. Drink some water. Feel that energy flow. If you have a journal, you can write your experience. And slowly coming back and opening your eyes. Let me know in the comments how you're feeling. Hi, Mike. Thank you. So relaxed. Thank you. That's great. Like I'm floating. Yes, that's what I love about Reiki, the floating sensation. Very relaxed. That's great, Alina. Feeling wonderful was really powerful. I feel at peace. So glad you could receive this. Headache is gone, feeling relaxed and calm. Wonderful, wonderful, Jamie. And this is the place where we do have a choice in things that we want to welcome now. In that peaceful, calming, what kind of a thoughts are we going to plant now? The good ones or the same as a half an hour ago or an hour ago? So I always choose, like after sessions of energy work, remind myself of my purpose and what ignites me, what brings me joy, and give the strength to those. Thank you. So calming. Blessings. Thank you. Feeling relaxed and energized too. That's great. So if anyone has any to-do things or any of the projects that you haven't been feeling inspired, put this energy onto it, and you'll love that. You would love that. Creative. This was wonderful. First time with you for Reiki. Thank you very much, Srimanju. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Yeah, and I always advise is after feeling refreshed and good vibes, don't go and try to do things that are going to be like, cleaning up the whole house. Those things can wait. Of course, you can do decluttering. I'm all for it. But try to put that beautiful space into something self-care or reading a good book, listening to music, writing a journal, or being in that experience for some more time and being honoring yourself. That is very, very important as well. If you're feeling stuck, you will see the ideas coming out now. So yeah, next few days, the energy will be in the flow. Drink water, sleep better, and think about those positive thoughts and let that healing flow in. You might be noticing that floaty sensations, lightheadedness, which is great. Enjoy those moments. Yeah. And yeah, if you are enjoying this live, you can follow me and check on the next lives on my page. And if something interests, you can definitely join. I have all the 4 days for the rest of the week, some talks or healings and Akashic Records, angel card reading as well lined up. So anything that relates to you, please do join and you can follow and you can check in my bio. I do teach Reiki and I do one-to-one as well. So you can get all that information in my bio. And we do have a circle. If you want to have come over and chat and share your experience, you're most welcome with the Soul Tribe. I love to be in connection. And if you have any questions, you can do a personal message here on Insighttimer or email me. Yeah, again, like love to be in connection and hear back. And if you enjoyed this, you're most welcome to do the donation or energy exchange. I would appreciate this, and as it helps me and the Insight Timer as well to be here, showing up and doing this work. Yeah, I'll be super grateful for that. If anyone went in with their intention of a physical pain, how are you guys doing now? Did anyone feel the tummy grumbling, twitches, or pins and needles? And if you still feel floaty and if you feel like you need a power nap, go for it. Listen to your body. Listen to your body. Thank you, Robert. Yes, floaty, go. Love that. Yeah, this is how we should be. But then things change, but we can always come back to this. We can always come back to because this is how we are made and this is how we should be living our life from. Not to the thoughts of others, not to the thoughts of like we need to be always overwhelmed, thinking too much. No, that's not productive. This is where the production comes from, being objective oriented or better, feeling good about ourselves. Yeah. You felt the heat all over? That's great. Don't see the choice here to donate APS when the session finishes. That's perfectly fine, Alina. Yeah, I guess so. Maybe it's the upgrade or something, as I can see it here. Thank you so much, guys. Yes, tomorrow is about the topic of journeying into your Akashic Records. In the circle, a couple of them have requested to have the journey or going into the Akashic Records and to understand the repeated patterns, the choices that we do draw upon, like into the relationships we are in, and understanding deeper. So I'll be going, taking you into a meditative state and uncovering and understanding, like, from the realms, how do we untangle it and how do we make the most with those relationships as well, and why they even originated. So if you are drawn to that, most welcome. It's at 10 o'clock tomorrow, Pacific time. So yeah, same time tomorrow. Yeah, I love to be in touch with you guys. And thank you for being here, showing up, doing this work, and accepting this healing as well. That means a lot to me, as you get to shine your light. So as I can shine my light, we are all in that beautiful collective realm and matrix here to support each other. Yeah. And this is where I love the space, the sacred space of belonging or being understood or being accepted to who we are. And we are no different. The stories might be different, but the pain is the same. The happiness is the same. The joy is the same. We all have. Robert, the circle is called Experience Healing with Srimanju. When you follow, you can see under my bio the circle details as well. I think they have upgraded with all the details now with the tracks, meditation tracks as well, and circle. Experience Healing with Srimanju. And I have good few tracks on the guided meditations as well, like you can listen to and leave a review. That means a lot to me. So thank you, guys. Have a wonderful, blissful day. If it's a morning, have a very good morning. If it's the evening, spend your time with your soul. And the night, definitely enjoy your sleep. Are you planning any courses or mentoring on IT? I'm interested. Yes, for the mentoring, I'm waiting from the Insighttimer to come back to it, as they're only selecting few teachers right now, but I love to do that. And courses, I'm planning to do that. That's on my to-do list. Hopefully, I'll get that too soon. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much, Creative. Have a blessed day and love and healing vibes to you all. Namaste and Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Just one last thing before I log off. This is what I request you guys again now, is if anyone have you been on my previous lives recently, I'm talking about the complimenting thing. So I would request you guys to compliment one person every single day, some stranger, someone you know, anything, just physically, emotional connection, anything, compliment them. Start that kind act. So you're connecting with the souls by complimenting them, and you're shifting their energies, making their day. So as you get it back as well, like, it's a beautiful exchange that we can create, and just compliment. That's it. Don't even think too much, like, before you compliment them. Oh, I don't like this person. Should I still compliment? Yes, you will see the change. Like, it could be your hard colleague, like, who don't get along well, but try compliment and see how they shift and they become that tender soul that you can work easily as well. Because we are all loving that compliments, like, isn't it? We are not appreciated. And why not we make that change? So this is a little change or thought process me and my 12-year-old daughter is going through. So we want to spread that to you guys too. Yeah. So remember, you're all the beautiful souls and you're here with a bigger purpose. Let's rock on to that. Thank you, peace. Love the compliments. Me too. And giving them is the best thing. Like, yeah. Thank you so much for accepting this. And thank you, Vasanti. Thank you so much for being here. So lots of love, guys. Take care. Have a wonderful day.